But this
عن أبي ذر الغفاري رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فيما يرويه عن ربه عز وجل أنه قال: يا عبادي إني حرمت الظلم على نفسي وجعلته بينكم محرما فلا تظالموا يا عبادي كلكم ضال إلا من هديته فاستهدوني أهدكم يا عبادي كلكم جائع إلا من أطعمته فاستطعموني أطعمكم يا عبادي كلكم عار إلا من كسوته فاستكسوني أكسكم يا عبادي إنكم تخطئون بالليل والنهار وأنا أغفر الذنوب جميعا فاستغفروني أغفر لكم يا عبادي إنكم لن تبلغوا ضري فتضروني ولن تبلغوا نفعي فتنفعوني يا عبادي لو أن أولكم وآخركم وإنسكم وجنكم كانوا على أتقى قلب رجل واحد منكم ما زاد ذلك في ملكي شيئا يا عبادي لو أن أولكم وآخركم وإنسكم وجنكم كانوا على أفجر قلب رجل واحد منكم ما نقص ذلك من ملكي شيئا يا عبادي لو أن أولكم وآخركم وإنسكم وجنكم قاموا في صعيد واحد فسألوني فأعطيت كل واحد مسألته ما نقص ذلك مما عندي إلا كما ينقص المخيط إذا أدخل البحر يا عبادي إنما هي أعمالكم أحصيها لكم ثم أوفيكم إياها فمن وجد خيرا فليحمد الله ومن وجد غير ذلك فلا يلومن إلا نفسه.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Alright, song brothers and sisters, Jeff O'Hare for coming out.
The English translation of that is: in the name of Allah, most merciful and compassionate, all praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds, most merciful and compassionate, Lord of the day of reckoning. You alone we worship and you alone we seek help. Guide us a straight way, the way of those you have blessed, not of those upon whom is wrath, but those who are in loss. Amen. Okay, with that, I greet you with the Islamic greetings of peace, and that is Assalamu alaikum. It's 8 more days before the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, and you know that's the month when the Quran, Holy Quran, the holy book of Muslims, was revealed by the angel Gabriel, and it's also the month when Muslims engage in 30 days of fasting and festivities, okay? And so with that, once again, I'd like to greet you with the Arabic greeting of peace, and that is Assalamu alaikum. The opening video was a video done by Iman and Nawi, and it was the 40th of the 40 hadiths, which protects one or the community from evil and oppression. So if time permits, we're going to try to get back into that, but right now I'd like to inform you of some things about the Ramadan, you know, the upcoming fast, which is 8 days away, which the fasting starts around 3:22 a.m. But okay, it's the month of Ramadan is the month the Quran was revealed. God began revealing the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be on him, during Ramadan in the year of 610 CE. The Holy Quran is known undoubtedly as the most read book in the world, for it is a book that is so often read, reread, memorized, and all in its original language, and that is Arabic. Okay, so that's a little bit about what the month is about. It's based on the deliverance of the Quran in the lower heavens here. They call it the corporal realm, but that's to humanity. That's where humanity is located at, the lower realms of the heaven. Okay, so the Quran was to save humanity from its self. Okay, but that's relates to the beginning of Ramadan, which is 8 days away. But at the end of Ramadan, there's the Eid al-Fitr, and it's the end of Ramadan. It's commemorated by fasting. The whole community comes out, assemble, and engage in fasting and feasting. So if time permits, we're going to give you some insight on what this feasting is all about, the type of foods, the environment, etc., etc., the international perspective on it, a look on it, a panorama of the different end of Ramadan festivities, okay, which is known as iftar. Well, all throughout the month, each day you break the fast, it's called iftar, and that's actually what this video I got prepared for you to view. Okay, but we're going to try to get into that. But the end of Ramadan is marked by the sighting of the new moon, which is followed by a day of celebration known as Eid al-Fitr, on the festival of fasting breaking. Okay, families. Okay, so families, they're all the emphasis, the symbolism of Islam is the family, the mother and the child. So it's a very important event for everyone in the community, not only married individuals, but single individuals also. Okay, we're gonna try to get back into that, but first I'd like to send out a condolence for the young Muslim, Brother Rahim, that was shot down. I think it was over in Dorchester, Roslyn, or Mattapan, one of those areas south of Boston. But he was shot down, and there's still a lot of controversy over it. But right now, I can send out my condolences to the family, the friends, the Islamic community that he was a member of, and I send out my deepest sympathies to one of our Muslim brothers that was shot down. And also, I'd like to send out my condolences to the Ugandan Muslim community of Boston. That's the Ugandans living in Boston, Massachusetts, and they have gotten together to pay a glowing tribute to the late Mary Kasaka, the wife of fallen ex-Vice President Dr. Samson Kasaka. So she has passed away, and I understand that she was in her 90s or pretty near 100. So we sent out our condolences to the Boston, Ugandan Muslim community, and for a tribute to the late Mary Kasaka, the wife of fallen ex-Vice President Dr. Samson Kasaka of Uganda. Okay, okay, I'd like to move right along here with another interesting article I found on Al Jazeera. It's entitled Ramadan, a century-old American tradition. Many forget that the first Muslims to celebrate Ramadan in America were African slaves, okay? And, okay, so today, well, 8 days from now, will mark the first day of Ramadan. Nearly 1/4 of the world will observe the annual fast, and 8 million Muslims in the United States will abstain from food and drink during the holy month, and a grueling task any time of the year. Ramadan this year will be especially daunting during the long and hot summers. Okay, well, okay, that's the 18th. That's just about 2 days before the seasons change. And it's predicted to be a hot time of the year. So, okay, so Islam in America is rapidly expanding. It is the fastest growing religion in the nation and the second most practiced faith in 20 states. Okay, these demographic shifts prompted a prominent Los Angeles-based imam to comment, "Ramadan is a new American tradition." This forward-looking pronouncement for the cleric marks that Islam arrived in America only recently. However, this statement reveals a pathology affecting a lot of this week, coming week, 8 days from now marks the beginning of Ramadan. 1/4 of the world will observe the annual fast and holy month, a grueling task at any time of the year. Ramadan this year will be especially daunting during the long and hot summer days. Okay, we went in the article, we went over that before. Islam in America is rapidly expanding as the fastest growing religion in the nation. Social scientists estimate that 15 to 30%, or as many as 600,000 to 1 million slaves in antebellum America were Muslims. 46% of the slaves in the antebellum South were kidnapped from Africa's western region, which boasts significant numbers of Muslims. Okay, so these enslaved Muslims strove to meet the demands of their faith, most notably the Ramadan fast, prayers, and community meals in the face of comprehensive slaves codes that link religious activities and subordination and rebellion. Marks Ramadan as a new American tradition, not only overlooks but the holy month observed by enslaved Muslims many years ago, but also perpetuated their erasure from Muslim American history. So that's another thing that's celebrated, how the American Muslims were reconnected. The American African slave population were reconnected to their ancient culture, Islam. Okay, so many Muslims here are reconnecting to their ancient culture today, to Islam, and also this is evident at Ramadan all over the United States here. Okay, they estimate once again that there's 6 million Muslims that will be engaging in partaking in the Ramadan fast. So once again, I'd like to go back to the condolences to Brother Rahim, who was shot down by the police in Roslindale. So I sent out my condolences to him, and I also sent out my condolences to the family, friends, and relatives of and the Ugandan Muslim community in Boston, the late Mary Kasaka, the wife of fallen ex-Vice President Dr. Samson Kasaka. Okay, and so once again, it's I had another little article coming up here about some Islamic conventions that's coming our way, and I want to remind you that there's going to be several major Islamic conventions between now and Labor Day. So I want to keep you informed on some of them. Okay. So one is the convention which is run traditionally on the Labor Day weekend. That's the Mazkir Imam W.A. Muhammad. You're going to be hearing more about that. You're going to be hearing more about the Islamic Society of North America's annual yearly conference and conference. Okay, and well, ISNA, I think they already had theirs down in Baltimore several weeks ago, which I heard was a great success. Okay, but once again, I'd like to remind you that we we will be fasting Ramadan, and also there are some times that you can. I just want to bring to attention the times of Ramadan, not Ramadan, but the days leading up to Ramadan, which would be late Shaban, which is the 8th month of Ramadan, and the last 3 months, Rajab, Shaban, and Ramadan, they say are the most holy months, sacred months in Islam. So we're at the 8th month of Ramadan right now, and that's Shaban, and that is the 27th of Sunday is the we're around the 8 days from now. We're at let me get this right. Shaban. Okay, we're about late Shaban. Put it that way. I got the wrong calendar here. I have the calendar that starts with Ramadan, and Fajr, first day of Ramadan. There's a Fajr prayer, sunrise, and it starts at 3:22, and it's the first 10 days, 3:22, and then that changes on the 4th Ramadan to 3:23, 1 minute later, and the time of Fajr remains the same on Monday, the 5th Ramadan, and the 6th, and the 7th Wednesday it changes to 3:40, 3:24, and Thursday it changes. No, it remains the same. Thursday, that's 25/6, so 27/6. Okay, that's our calendar. That's a Gregorian calendar. 27/6, 3:25. The time changes for Fajr sun. Okay, so that's the last day. That's the first 10 days of Ramadan, which in the Muslim world is the most important days. The first 10 and the last 10 days. So, and in between, there's all types of fasting and celebrations, glorification of Allah. And at night, there's the Tarawih prayer. That's the major prayer during Ramadan evenings after iftar. I like to try to move right along to this video. I have
Missing sleep and stuff. See, Imam Sohaib,
I've done it again. No, we did it about several weeks ago, but I enjoyed it so much, so I thought I'd run it again for you. So we're gonna get right into this video, and this should get your digestive chemistry going pretty good. got some idea what it's about after the prayers are over and during the month of Ramadan. I'd like to also send out my condolence, or not my condolence, but my good wishes out to all those Muslims and Muslims, which are women, children, that are sick and shut in and for some reason will not be able to participate in the Ramadan fast this year. So I'd like to send out my well wishes to all those folks. Get well soon and rejoin the community and celebrating the holy month of Ramadan. Okay, also I'd like to thank our new cablecaster, whose name is Scout. Okay, I got that right this time, and she's been with us several weeks now, and I've been forgetting to mention and thank her for the work that she's doing, because without her, we would not be able to get any of these broadcasts out to you that you're observing here at CCTV and whatever channel that you're watching, 8, 9, or what's that, 96? Okay, you know, there's still time for you to register for some classes here at CCTV. I'm going to just give you a brief rundown of some of the classes that you can get, okay, between now and the end of June. And that's constructing your demo reel. That's one class. It starts on, well, that starts today, the 10th. So perhaps you can still, if you're interested in constructing your demo reel, you can call in, or and there may be still room in that class. So that's still available. I'm going to give you the number, contact number, as soon as I finish running these courses down to you. Okay. Okay. There's a DSLR video workshop. That's starting Sunday, Tuesday, June 14th to 16th, 6 to 9 p.m. So there's still time to register for that if you're DSLR video workshop. If you're interested in that particular subject or field, okay? Then there's June 15th equipment workshop, video switcher crash course. That's coming here June 15th, 6 to 9 p.m. Then there's audio 101. That's Wednesday, June 17th. DSLR camera movement, $25. That's your $25, $50. It's not bad. And there's also documentary. Well, that's gone. That's documentary production zip doc. That's in. That's right now. That's occurring right now. So it's too late to register for that. But if you're interested in the whole listing of courses, you can come into CCTV, 438 Massachusetts Avenue, and request course information on all the courses that they have here. Or you can check out the CCTV, www.cctv.org, okay? Another thing about CC that's happening, Saturday, Davis Square, Community Vault, a screening of local videos from the last few decades. Saturday, June 20th, 3 p.m., Davis Square Theater. So tickets are $7, advance $10 at the door. That's communityvault.tv for more additional information on that. But that's about it. I got a little bit more for you, but I think we're stretched for time. So you know, I always leave you that superior wisdom can never be subjected by inferior wisdom. So until I see you next time, I leave you with the greetings of peace. Don't forget now, it's 8 more days before the month of Ramadan, and you have enough time to prepare yourself for fasting, etc., etc., etc. I'm Hassan Rashid, and it's always excellent being here with you. And until next time, once again, I leave you with the greetings of peace, and that is Assalamu alaikum.